Symbology of the Bible, Volume 1. Zerubbabel. Zechariah 4 verse 5. Then the angel that talked with me answered and said unto me, Knowest thou not what these be? And I said, No, my Lord. 6. Then he answered and spake unto me, saying, This is the word of the Lord unto Zerubbabel, saying, Not by might nor by power, but by my Spirit, saith the Lord of hosts. 7. Who art thou, O great mountain? Before Zerubbabel thou shalt become plain, and he shall bring forth the headstone thereof, with shoutings, crying, Grace, grace, unto it. 8. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, 9. The hands of Zerubbabel have laid the foundation of this house. His hands shall also finish it. And thou shalt know that the Lord of hosts hath sent me unto you. 10. For who hath despised the day of small things? For they shall rejoice and shall see the plummet in the hand of Zerubbabel with those 7. They are the eyes of the Lord, which run to and fro through the whole earth. So, who is Zerubbabel? He was one of the Israelites who rebuilt the temple in Jerusalem under Persian rule. But this one will have the plummet at another time, as suggested in verse 10, when the temple is rebuilt in the holy city, which will be established in the future. The plummet is what we call a plumb line, which is used in building to ensure a straight vertical line. To learn more about Zerubbabel, let us look at the Hebrew name per Strong.
Zerubbabel. Zerubbabel, descended of, i.e. from, Babylon, i.e. born there. Zerubbabel, an Israelite. Etymology, from H 2215 and H 894. Zerav, H 2215, Zerub, to flow away, and H 894. Bavil, Babel, confusion.
Rather than understand a word, as born in Babylon, it seems, according to Zechariah, we should interpret the name as flow away from confusion. Confusion is what the Babylonian spreads, seducing people into believing he is like a god and should worship his image. But Zerubbabel is one of those who provide a way to flow away from his confusion and appropriately set your sail on the flowing water of peace. To do so, let us analyze some of the verses above. Verse 6, by the word of Yahweh and his Spirit. John 1 verse 14, and the Word was made flesh and dwelt among us, and we beheld his glory, the glory as of the only begotten of the Father, full of grace and truth. John 1 verse 32, and John bare record, saying, I saw the Spirit descending from heaven like a dove, and it abode upon him. Yahshua is how Yahweh is going to bring his plan to fruition. Verse 7, O great mountain, become a plain. Revelation 8 verse 8, and the second angel sounded, and as it were, a great mountain burning with fire was cast into the sea, and the third part of the sea became blood. Daniel 2 verse 44, and in the days of these kings shall the God of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever. The kingdoms are mountains, and they will be destroyed, and the holy mountain will be established forever. Zerubbabel began the foundation of the temple, and it will be rebuilt. Matthew 26 verse 60, but found none. Yea, though many false witnesses came, yet found they none. At the last came 2 false witnesses, 61, and said, This fellow said, I am able to destroy the temple of God and to build it in 3 days. These are the words of Yahshua, and he is the foundation of and the whole body of the temple, for we are the body of Christ. Verse 10, 7 lamps, plummet, and headstone, from verse 7. Matthew 5, verse 15, neither do men light a candle and put under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house. 16, let your light so shine before men, that they may see your good works, and glorify your Father which is in heaven. Lamps are symbolic of those who shine the light in the spiritual darkness. They are the ones who rejoice. And 4, plummet the Hebrew is
Ha'even ivdil. Etymology. Eben. A stone. From the root of H1129, through the meaning to build, compounded with bedil, alloy, by analogy tin, lead.
And headstone is also a compound Hebrew word.
Even rosha. Headstone from eben, a stone, compounded with rosha, the head.
We see on the deeper level that the one who leads us away from confusion holds a stone and the remnants of an ore purified by a furnace and separated from the slag. He will build a temple with us, the stones, and only those who survive the fiery furnace. Psalm 118, verse 22, the stone which the builders refused is become the headstone of the corner. 23, this is the Lord's doing. It is marvelous in our eyes. They rejected and crucified Yahshua, but he is the cornerstone upon which the temple will be built. Whereas the stone in Psalm 118:22, is specified as a cornerstone, this stone, the stone of Zerubbabel, is a capstone, the stone that caps off the temple. Revelation 22, verse 12, and behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me, to give every man according as his work shall be. 13, I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, the first and the last. 14, blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life, and may enter into the gates into the city. Verse 13 above can be applied in many ways. He is the tree of life that was in the garden and the tree of life in the eternal holy city. But he is also the cornerstone and the capstone of the temple, the beginning of the building and the completion of the building,